Hello kitties, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your patience. This is my first video in a while. For this video, we're gonna be updating you guys on all the Monster High dolls that have come out lately, because again, there's been so many dolls that have come out lately. Anyways, I kind of skipped my intro for this. So for anybody who's new here, my name is Kira. I'm better known as African on social media. I am an artist. I love to talk about dolls, cartoons, TV shows, movies, anime, and I also do vlog videos where I talk about art events that I attend, and I also been doing vlogs of anything else that I wanted to experience, like going to Urban Outfitters for the first time, which was such a fun video that I did. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and check it out. It'll be somewhere here in the screen. As always, I have my tablet here with me. I'll be including the pictures either on this side of the screen or on this side of the screen. And without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm using my phone for these updates because these are the most recent updates that I've seen. So a lot of doll creators have shared some pictures from the most recent toy fair that they had this year, and they had a lot of dolls showcased that I haven't seen anywhere else, especially for Monster High. Now, first things first, they did show a new potion series. They're like tiny blind boxes, and they have Cleo, Abby, Deuce, Twyla, Draculaura, and Jennifer. Now I'm very excited because they finally have a Deuce character, and they included Abby and Jennifer. Now what I find most interesting is that Jennifer has her signature colors. She doesn't have a most basic color scheme like the rest of the characters. You know, for example, Abby's colors are more toned down, and Twyla's as well, and Draculaura's. We all know that Draculaura is more black, pink, and white, and that's it. And Cleo also has more toned down colors as well. And I love the fact that they have Deuce. My favorite of this collection is definitely Abby, Jennifer, and Deuce. I'm really excited for them. They look great. I would love to have them in my collection. I just, you know, they're blind boxes, so, you know, you'll get what you get, I guess. But, you know, I would love to have Deuce because you know what? I don't have Deuce in my collection either because I haven't seen him physically here. I think he was a Target exclusive. I think he was just an exclusive doll that you couldn't find him in all the other stores. So I guess I have to go buy him from somewhere else. Regardless of that, I think this is a really cute collection. I think everybody looks really good. I don't have anything else to say. I'm pretty sure they're going to be $10 just like any other potion series. And I just really want to see the promotional pictures, I guess is the best way you can explain it. We also have a Buried Secrets series 2. Now these are the affordable and the one that's lack articulation for these collections. The first one that we had Frankie, Cleo, Draculaura, and Claudine, and they had kind of like a sleepover attire, and we all fell in love with Cleo's face because Cleo's face was fantastic. Very beautiful. I think the best $15 doll that I've seen. The only thing that's a little bit sad about these affordable dolls is the lack of articulation. The knees don't bend and the elbows are already bent. They kind of give you that Barbie-esque vibe. And for this collection, we have Toralei, Frankie, Draculaura, and Claudine. I'm not sure what the vibe of this collection is. All have neckties, bags, pens, and one of those flasks. I don't like all of them, to be very honest with you. I don't like Toralei. I don't like Draculaura. I think my top two is Frankie and Claudine. I really like the colors. It makes them look really good. And, you know, a very unique trait from this collection is the fact that all of them have a lot of blush on the cheek and on top of the nose. But it just doesn't look right for me. I don't like it. Toralei just looks so off for me. And then Draculaura is not really my favorite doll. I don't really like her that much in this collection either. I gotta say, I do love the accessories though. The bags are absolutely detailed, very beautiful. The shoes are quite simple, but I love the fact that they did take the extra mile to paint a little bit more details on the bags. Everything else is pretty just one color. Outfits are very simple too. It's just a necktie, a top, and some pants or skirt depending on the character. And I have to say again, I love Frankie. I love the fact that Frankie's prosthetic is pink. From the Scary Sweet birthday collection that is of Draculaura's 1600 birthday, Frankie's leg was supposed to be pink, but during like the final production, they decided to scrap it altogether and then just give Frankie their original color scheme prosthetic, which is usually like grayish. I believe. I'm really sad about that because I really like the pink that they used for the prosthetic previously. But you know, this is what happens sometimes. Things get scrapped. The same way with Draculaura and her gloves. She does have the little cuffs on her hands, but not the color, the black hands to imitate gloves. They scrapped that as well. And that's really sad to see. Claudine looks great. Claudine has a few braids that I really love. The face that Claudine has is super, super cute. I'm all here for it. What I would do and what I would always suggest other people that are watching this video, if you like these dolls, you can definitely just take the head and put it into another doll that has more articulated arms and legs, and you can just restyle them however you like. I really like Claudine. She looks super cute. Frankie looks super cute. I love the blue that they gave them, and I love the necktie too. It's just super, super cute. Now, another thing that I love to see is the Hollywood Mysteries collection. Now, I know a lot of people didn't like this collection per se because of how the characters look. Now, for this collection, we had Caddy Nor, Frankie, Claudine, and I have to say I love the fact that Claudine has curly hair for this collection. I love the doll. I also love the fact that I never mentioned this before because the pictures that we had previously weren't really clear, but we do have clear pictures that I can talk about later on. But at least for face value, I love the fact that these characters and these dolls have an additional pair of hands, and some of the hands depending on the doll. For Claudine, for example, Claudine has a hand that does this, and I think Caddy Nor's hand goes like this, which is something that usually Korean idols do, and I love that. I love that little nod. I don't remember what Frankie's extra hands do. I gotta check it out, but I'll talk more in depth about them later on. All I have to say is that I really love this collection. I think they're looking cute. My favorite is Frankie and Claudine. Frankie's face is super beautiful. Just a really cute makeup. I love the pink that they gave them for this collection. Caddy Nor looks really cute as well, but some of the outfits are not really my favorite. But, you know, I'll explain more as the time goes on. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that they also share pictures of the doll of Cupid. Now, I did mention in another video that I wasn't a big fan of Cupid. I just thought that the colors were all off for me. They had a lot of colors that I was not really happy with. It just looked very messy in my opinion. Now, I think for Cupid, I would say this. I'm mad that the doll that they used to show her for the first time for this toy fair, they did not even take the initiative or just to clean her up, because the hair is all over the place. The hair is all frizzy. It's not defined as I would love her to be. And that's just something I wanted to point out because I didn't like that fact. I think the hair was just a complete mess. But, you know, I still stand with I don't like this doll, and I'm totally fine with not having her. But besides Cupid, we do have the playset of Claudine, which is from that Scary Sweet collection. I think this Claudine is super cute. Love the outfit. Love her face because her face is just so, I keep saying sweet, but it just looks so nice, so subtle. I love it. I completely love this doll. We also have a playset that is a Monster High playset. I haven't talked so much about this before, but I have to go find more information about it. But they did promote the playset, and they had some of the dolls with them. They had Fire, they have Nefera, which is another doll that I want to talk about with you guys in more in depth. They had Spectra, Claudine, Caddy, Laguna, and Draculaura upside down, which is something so nice. I love that. It's super fun. I also want to talk about a collector's doll that they have showcased for this toy fair, which is a new Skeleta collector doll. Now this Skeleta is super beautiful. I love the face, love the makeup, love the headpiece that they gave her. Super beautiful. I'm wondering if this is a more traditional Mexican attire. I'm not sure if it's anything regarding like religious wise. If anybody is from Mexico who has more information on the attire and where it comes from, what's the story behind it, let me know in the comment section, because I think it's a really beautiful doll. Hydrate! And they also shared news, I think it was Zombie X Corn on social media. They shared pictures of Cleo Denial in the black and white scale. Gorgeous. I actually forgot the fact that they excluded her from the previous collection, because in that collection we had Claudine, Draculaura, Frankie, and Laguna, but we didn't have any of Cleo. But it's so nice that they brought her back, and they're gonna bring her back along with the restock of the other Real Drama dolls. The one that I want the most from this collection is definitely Claudine and maybe Laguna, because I really like both those dolls. I think my least favorite has to be Frankie in this one, because Frankie, I don't like that tone of blue that they used for the highlights on the hair. I think they could have used something else, like another different color. I don't know, maybe like another green. I don't know. They could have gone for another color. I didn't like that color. What I like the most about these collections is the fact that the dolls have length, the hair. They have length. I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. But Claudine, Laguna, they're my top favorites. And Cleo is okay. I don't know. I think Cleo's okay. You know, she's gorgeous. Not for me. Like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna first talk about the playset that I mentioned earlier. So the playset is actually a boutique hotel. That's nice. I mean, that's nice. There's not a lot of more information on it. It's just pretty tall. It's gonna be $100 and it's gonna be available August 1st of this year. But so far, I think it's a really cool place. It has a bed, it has a kitchen, a sofa, a living room, and a bathroom. I think that's nice. Nice for kids to play around with it. I don't know about $100 though. Damn. Is that how places used to cost when I was younger? Damn. So continuing on with the other collections, I'm going to talk about Nefera now, because I did finish this conversation with Nefera. Now this G3 Nefera doll is absolutely gorgeous. Love the purple, love the blue, love the bag. She's so gorgeous. She's stunning. Also want to talk about the little pet. I think the pet's called Lavish. It's a beetle. Don't stop it. It's a big ass beetle though. That's a big ass beetle. But it's cute. Like yeah. Love the face. Love the hair. Love the accessories. I think I'm not a big fan of the shoes because it looks too simple for me. Maybe it's the black. I don't know. It looks a little too simple. But otherwise, I think she's a fabulous doll. Absolutely fabulous. Fabulous. Gorgeous. Now for accessories, she has a bag, sunglasses, 2 snacks, her phone, her pet. She has a flask and a laptop, and I think it's nice. Love the details on the snacks, the Scarab puffs, which is like, you know, like puffy Cheetos with spice in it. I don't know what the other thing is. It's some snack, but it just looks like, oh, it's a dip. Well, that's lovely. It's a dip. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Well, that's nice. I like that little detail. Now, this doll is going to be $25, and she'll be available for this summer of 2025. Now, again, they did show pictures of her doll, and I think they look a little different based on, like, the face. The eyes are much more different than the one in the promotional pictures. But you tell me what's looking different, because I see some differences. To continue on with the conversation of the Skullmate Secrets Hollywood Mystery Dolls, we finally have better pictures of each of them and the outfits that they have. Now, Frankie, like I said, I love Frankie. Frankie's super cute. Love the pink prosthetic leg. Love the pink lip. Love the makeup. Love the additional pair of hands. Love that the hand goes like this. Super cute. Now, you can use that hand also to grab the microphone that each character has. It's either a microphone or an award for Caddy Nor's case. And they each have 2 skirts, a jacket, sunglasses, a bag, a few little accessories here and there, and the shoes. Now, I don't like the fact that Frankie's color scheme isn't completely platinum or silver. I would have loved it to be fully silver instead of adding a little bit of touch of gold. I don't like mixing those 2 colors together. I don't think they go together, so I don't think they should have included that for Frankie. It could have either been silver or gold, but not both. Outside of that, I think that they look super cute. Love the outfit. Love that you can style it different ways. I know it's a little bit simpler than what people would like, but I don't hate it. I don't completely hate it. It's super cute. I see the vision. I see the vision. Now for Caddy Nor, like I mentioned with other characters, they have a bag, jacket, shoes, sunglasses, an additional pair of hands. Now, again, for Caddy Nor, she has an award instead of a microphone. And I love the skirt. Like, I love the fluffy skirt at the bottom. That's nice. That's nice. I like both Caddy Nor's shoes. I think they're fine. Not my favorite, but they're fine. The hands are colored too, so that's nice. But yeah, Caddy Nor looks fine. I like the silver shoes with the blue stars. I like that shoe. It's nice. It's a nice shoe. Nice shoe. But I love how they pose them though. Like they look so cute, so divas. I love this one. You know what? I'm starting to like these more because look at her. She's like, twins. I love that. Oh my god. Now for Claudine, of course I love her hair. It's super fabulous. Love her makeup. She's fabulous. Love gold because I'm a gold girl. Love that. I love it. I love the bag too. It's cute. Yeah. Yeah. She has a jacket, a skirt, sunglasses, some few accessories, a microphone, purple shoes with gold accents, and a gold bag. Those shoes could be better. I don't like her shoes. Those shoes need to go to hell. Because those black shoes with gold accents, I just don't like it at all. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. But the final look is nice. It's not bad. I don't hate it, but I do love this Claudine doll. She's great. She's beautiful. Oh, she's beautiful. I don't care what nobody says. She's beautiful. So breaking news, I want to talk about the most recent designer doll that has been revealed at Monster High. Now, this character is called Corazon Mariquit. She is a Filipino manananggal, and a manananggal is supposed to be like a vampire / evil spirit that splits into two, and they just eat people. Pretty cool. I like the concept. Now, at first glance, I understand why a lot of the fans were kind of disappointed, I believe, because the doll seems to be underwhelming, perhaps. I think that's the best way I can define her. And upon further research, I found out more and more information on the creature and the background on certain accessories that she has on as well, and I find her to be super beautiful upon further research. And one thing I want to point out before I continue reviewing this doll is the fact that the fans or just the overall doll community at this point were very disrespectful when it comes to this doll's design, especially the face. I don't like the way that people were criticizing the face and saying that it was ugly or just referring to it other than I didn't like it, for example. This doll is inspired by Filipino women based on the face. It is giving Filipino girl, you know, she's pretty mug. I don't like that people were just not choosing their words correctly when it came to their disagreement with this doll or the reasons why they don't like this doll. You can say it's underwhelming, you can say you don't like the colors, but don't go too far and just be completely disrespectful overall the concept, because this is based on a creature that is from the Philippines. This doll was designed by a Filipino designer. Like, we should be very careful when it comes to criticism.
But, you know, watch your mouth.
Now, I will say this. Maybe the colors for some people are just too off, like the skin color being too pinkish, and then they have this maroon kind of like purplish hair color that doesn't seem right for certain people. And then they have the yellow on the wings and on the accessories that's kind of like a neon yellow, neon green. I understand what people feel in that sense, but when it comes to the flower, when it comes to the fan, the dress, they have little details that do represent the Filipino culture. The flower is based on like the national flower of the Philippines. The fan is something that they use as well. I noticed that the top of the top, let's just say, the shoulder pads are very poofy, and that is something that is also in the traditional Filipino outfits, I believe, attire. The shoes and the handbag, if I remember correctly, they're made by, yo le digo paja, because in Spanish we call it paja, but it's made by, I forgot. I'll research it right now and I'll just add it on the screen because I forgot what the name was. But all those little details make the character and makes it very special. At least it makes it very special to me. I don't know about y'all, but I find this doll very special. Outside of just the simplicity that some people might find her to be, let's just keep it like, let's keep it a bug. Like, if y'all don't like it, just say you don't like it, but don't be disrespectful. That's all I'm gonna say. Period. Let's just see this doll with like pull apart, because she does pull apart, which is something that I loved. So let's just scroll down. Period. Look at her. Love it. I love it. Love it. And I want you guys to see the face. I think it's cute. I love it. I just love this. Now this, the little tassels on the top and on the skirt, you know what's interesting? One of my friends we were talking about this in the Discord, and they shared a commenter that talked about how the tassels are representing the guts that are spilling. You know, it's kind of like imitating the guts when they fly around. Gorgeous. Love that. I think that's really cute. And it's just really smart. The wings, and I think the wings are not even like very bright. They're just a beige kind of color, maybe mustard. I like the fact that the wings also in the middle part, it's fabric. It's not, plastic. It's not overall plastic, which is something that I want to like, give my little points to. Yeah. Now I will say, the handbag looks pretty simple, but there's story behind it. The same with the shoes. I do love the shoes though. Like, that looks like a house, which I believe it's supposed to be like houses that they make in the Philippines too. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section too. But look at the box. Look at the box. Look at the box. I'm sold. I'm sold. I love the box. And the fact that at the back of the box, these two things here, you can move her and she moves around. Do y'all not think that's cute? Do you not think that's cool? I like it. I like that. And you can see here in the stand as well, the stand moves. I don't give a fuck. I'm sold with this. They were very smart with this doll. I think it's really cute. There's a close-up of the accessories as well. Love the fan. Love the flowers, the shoes. I like it. And guess what? If you actually get the doll, hey, you can add more details to it if you want to. And you don't have to buy it, of course. You don't have to buy it. Like I said to people, I don't have to buy the dolls that I don't want. If I don't like it, I'm not buying it. That's it. That's how I've been lately. If I don't like something, I don't buy it. But yeah, this doll is already available at Mattel Creations if you're interested in to get her. And she is $75. So I think that's a reasonable price for her. I'm not really mad about it. I think it's really nice. And I'm happy that the fans, Filipino fans, can have a doll that represents their culture. I don't care about anybody else. I care about y'all. I'm happy for you guys. You get your own monster. That's really nice. We have a Little People Collector Monster High set. Now this set has Claudine, Draculaura, Frankie, and Laguna. And I think it's super, super cute. The price for this is $30. And I feel like some people are really upset the fact that it's $30. I don't know about y'all. I think it's reasonable. It's custom made. They're cute. I don't want them though. I'm okay. I don't need that. Like, I don't need that. It's fine. But I think they're cute though. Outside of that, I think they're super cute. I'm sad that they don't keep adding Cleo to anything anymore. It's like what happened to Gulia. Gulia was part of the group, and sometimes they don't include her in group collections. Yeah, but you know what? This is cute. Look at Kotzi. Look at her with little sandals. Look at Laguna. They're so cute. Love that. I wonder how small they are. I think they're pretty small. $30 is not that bad. But I'm okay with it. I don't need them. I don't know when they're going to be available, though. This is all recent for me. This is why I'm editing it while I'm just in my little jammies in my house. That's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about all the dolls that I talked about. Thank you guys so much for waiting, because I know it's been a long time since I've been active on social media. I just had to reconnect with myself. I have to take care of myself as well in order to come back and give you guys the best videos and the best commentary possible. I hope you guys like this video, and you know what, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to click on the notification bell to get notified of new videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.